Hello, I'm Cookit the Black Cat here to host the old cabin show. I'm a familiar. Tonight's twisted tale ventures into California. Yes, California. Luckily, it goes into a small Oregon town. I just moved to a small town in Oak Ridge, Oregon. I passed the pine trees, the ridges, and the distance of bend coming from California, which I forever destroy from my atlas. I'm never going back there. I first had a divorce. I was abused. My partner had been acting differently. He had been an outdoorsman. He loved Oregon. He had hunted here many years, but then he went to Bend and Oak Ridge. He began staying inside, acting different, until one night it ended in a fight. Police were called and the house burned, and I went here after he said, I'm never going back to Oak Ridge. Was despite him. My car broke down and I headed to NW to have a burger, milkshake, and fries. And cheese goods. Thought about my conversation with my sister on the phone before I left. People do go crazy on a full moon. It was a full moon. My sister was right. I stayed at the Blue Wolf Inn. I went for a walk, heard a weird wrestle, and went inside to see an old lady talk to herself. Well, no, not really yet. Hi, dearie, I'm Dorothy Fox. I own this hotel. If you need anything, see my daughter Barbara. I remarked on her nice ring. There was a diamond and an odd stone. What's that stone? A moonstone. I laid back on my bed the first day of the rest of your life. I had a dream of Dorothy covered in skins. Young men danced for her with wolf skins on their heads. Then they looked at me and turned old and into skeletons. Then she petted a wolf. I woke up in a sweat. I had waffles at a famous waffle place. My waitress was Pam. She knew all the hunters. She had all the games she would ever need. My favorite place to hunt is Lookout Point. Must have some potatoes on the fire, wait for the deer twilight, and shoot. Next went to an antique store. There was a new moon mirror on the wall, a silver cane, several Japanese artifacts. I got a Chinese pendant on a rock of a character I knew nothing about. The owner was on the phone, but his daughter helped me. Yes, Ron. I like hunting season 2, but for a different reason. That's my son TJ. He was going to be a scientist, a translator, but his password was lost during COVID and he had to drop out. They must have abandoned him. He used to have a job, but his employer moved. Now he paints and sells his paintings. Look at that Indian one he drew. That's nice, I said, before going to bed. I had a dream there was a werewolf in my bathroom. It looked at me and made a hideous noise and left. Then it was on top of me. I had a horrible dream and I woke up in a sweat. I went on a walk, and on the way back I saw a deer. Its skin tore off, its bones over in the grass. Blood everywhere. Must have been the coyotes, I thought, as I walked on back to the inn. Hey, will you help TJ set up his paintings? I have to do the inn's laundry. Sure, Barbara, sure, I'll help. At first, TJ said nothing, but then he revealed how he felt about painting. I just came to him. You sold 2 paintings, barely enough for a meal. Why do you do it? I asked. For the art, for my art, that's what he said. Thank you for helping me. Oh, there's my grandmother. Will you have that poem translation from my grandson tonight? He needs it. He needs it much. Yes, ma'am. Who's wrong anyways? Asked TJ. Oh, that's her dead husband. She won't let him go. I remembered my dream where he said this. And he dared to come here tonight before 7. It will mean the life of us. I went to a walk near 7 Falls. I remembered it was 7. I rushed. It was only 20 minutes before 7. You made it in time, Miss Bailey. This is an ancient Chinese book I translated. Brought Grandpa back as a wolf. Made Grandma steal the life force of a young man and me, a young woman. I feel ashamed. Leave before it's too late. Save yourself. Before we transform into werewolves, we go into a coma for an hour. Leave where you can. Don't stay too long. I bought the silver cane from the antique store and left in my newly repaired car and went to a campground. I saw Barbara's arm turn as I left. She slashed my tent and I got in my plastic green kayak. It still followed. I was leaning against a tree on the other bank and it fell. She gave an awful last scream. Decided I had to go back and face them in this kiss forever. Hello, Davy. It was Dorothy dancing in the skins again. Take this, I stabbed her with a cane. I only need more sacrifices, I'll be fine. She even stabbed herself to prove that. While her husband looked at me in horrible disbelief. Looked at TJ. He said, destroy the paintings. The souls of the dead were released. The werewolf skin melted in the fire. TJ stood by the fire and finally walked in before saying goodbye, Catherine. How did he know my name so well? I went to my sister's house in Eugene. A month later, I received a painting. It was a wolf and a red rose. I burned it, and my husband called. He was normal again. We now live in California, yes, California, in a nice little house. This year we visited my sister again. We had to pass through Oak Ridge. The inn was gone. Only a tombstone saying Dorothy Fox was there. As a wolf howled with red eye sockets and green eyes. I'm never going back to Oak Ridge, I thought. Our next tale is about a father, that is a priest, who teaches a robot morality. Yes, that word morality. But it doesn't go well, sadly. So this is John. Yes, he's my robot, yes. He has a happy sound and a bad sound. Hi, Father. I'm going to Christmas Masses here, so we did last year. Hello, Father. I have to speak with you later for something I did. Thank you for always being so kind to me. Thank you. Hey, Father, you got change for Johnny? No? Okay. Well, I'll see you in church. Bye. In this house, anywhere, is God's heart. You must have to go home to watch my sermon today. Thank you, Dr. Abel. I'm gonna bring our friend to church today. Thank you. Those who believe can dance at a furnace and fire. Those who don't believe lose their crown and eat grass. This happened in the Old Testament. Also, when a new king tried to cut himself to summon his god, all he did was tore up his arm. If you try to escape God, you will be swallowed by an abyss. If you try to hurt your fellow man or kill him, you will be destroyed and will not survive anything. For it is his will, his work that I do. In this heart anywhere is God's house. You must have to go home to it. What have you done? This is a great sin. I thought I was getting through to you.
Systems online.
Where do you want me to serve you? Where can I sing your praises? I am your song, Jesus.
Our next tale is someone's nightmares come to life, locked in a room with no food, only flowers to eat. And I found cats only like those. Thank you for watching my store. The display will be this weekend. Here's the key. I should stop by maybe later, maybe not. Goodbye. My friend Janet had just put on the floor display. I was deceived and she was going to look up for the weekend, but she had me do it. She locked the door behind her. I was locked in, I found out. Hello, Barbara. Nice to see you. I can't wait for the first class today. If it happens, I hear there might be a cancellation. Something to do with a car crash. Did you hear about that? Hi, Barbara. Did you hear about that car crash off Maine? I think, who was it? You might know them better. Some drop out couple, something. I always hated that poster. Wake up. The computer's out. Like, think about it for what's our backs out there. We're gonna hit California, don't tell anyone. Thanks again. Really thank you for being my friend. Thanks, Barbara, we're heading off. Thank you, thank you. What do you want some fries for that, miss? Only 75 cents more. Sure. Anyways, Darla, I had to cancel the floor show, the display I set up and everything because it was canceled till next Tuesday. I have to get new flowers, new everything. What's the point? Well, I'll be back to you. Looks like no one's coming. I have to eat something. I guess I'll eat these flowers. Oh my god! A scam artist finally gets his final lesson in Pyramid Scream. Don't feel bad, it's one of those I told you so moments. I've always been on the other side of the law. Even today's trial will go fast. On 2 counts of embezzling James Lip, he's free to go. I have a new scheme cooking up. Something to cure diabetes. Only it won't cure anything, a common trick. So all I have to do is wear this and I'll get cured. I'll sell it to all my friends. We'll all be better. We'll all be better. We'll all be better. Thank you so much. Thank you for finding a cure. I can live again. Yes, watch the video for more information. Rosalie stops disease. Rosalie stops diabetes. Rosalie stops disease. Spend that moment with me. I'll assure you, Mr. Ted Edwards, that everything will go good. Everything will be fine and dandy. I sold what you told me. 53 died because of you. 53, 53, now feel our suffering. Rosalie, stops disease. Rosalie, stop diabetes. Rosalie, stops disease. Spend that moment with me. Well, what did you all think of the new show? We had a couple awards given to us. Here they are. Here's the first one. 100% wheat. That can't be right. Well, there's more. Let's see what the next one is. A good source of fiber. Okay, well, there's one more. Okay, the last one. Vegan. What is going on? This is making me mad. Shoot it, Russ, shoot it, shoot it, let's shoot it now. Shoot it, Russ, shoot it, shoot it, let's shoot it now. 100% hard. Now that's better. Good night, my friends. I'll see you next time.